Three emails hit my inbox in 1 week, and I want to walk you through them because together they say something about your business that I don't think you'll like. First, the disclosure I always make. What you're watching is my digital clone. My face, my voice, a script I wrote and never filmed. I tell you every time, at the top, because being genuine is the whole product here, and I'm not going to let you wonder. Email 1, a platform I use notifying users that it's going independent, and everyone has 7 days to back up their work if they want it preserved. 7 days. Email 2, Google confirming that its assistant goes dark on September 4th. The replacement exists, and it sits behind a subscription tier. Email 3, a webinar software company running a last call. The training library goes away. If you built your process around it, go get what you need. 3 platforms shifting under people's feet inside 7 days. Now, I want to be fair here, because the easy version of this video is to get mad at software companies, and that would be useless to you. None of those companies did anything wrong. That's the part that should actually get your attention. They didn't betray anybody. They made ordinary business decisions. A company decides to change direction. A product doesn't make enough money to justify the team maintaining it. A strategy shifts. Every one of those decisions is the kind of decision you make in your own business all the time. You've discontinued something. You've raised a price. You've stopped serving a client type. You didn't think of yourself as a villain, and you weren't one. The problem was never that the companies were bad actors. The problem is that thousands of people had built something load-bearing on top of a thing they had no control over, and they never priced in the possibility that it could end. Everything you rent has an expiration date you didn't set. Not a threat, not a conspiracy, just a fact about renting. And I want to be clear, because this is where people take it too far. I am not telling you to stop using tools. I pay for plenty of them. I'm using several to make this video. Renting is fine. Renting while believing you own it is what gets people hurt. So here's the audit. It takes 5 minutes, and I want you to do it today, not later. Write down every platform your business touches. Tools, social accounts, the payment processor, the email system, the place your files live. All of it. Next to each one, write who owns the relationship with your customer on that platform. Then circle every one where the answer is the platform. Count your circles. Every circle is a place where somebody else gets to decide whether you keep talking to your own people. I've watched this happen to people up close. Somebody builds to 80,000 followers on a platform. Real audience, real engagement, years of work. Something changes and the account is gone, or the reach is throttled to nothing. And there is not one single way to reach 80,000 people who genuinely wanted to hear from them. Not because they broke a rule, sometimes just because the algorithm moved. The list is the deed. The email address is the deed. A phone number is the deed. Everything else is weather. People ask me why I still send a newsletter when I've got video going out on 6 platforms. That's why. It's the only channel where nobody can turn my dial down. Reach on a social platform is alone, and there's no appeals process when it gets called back. The platforms are the parking lot. They are not the store. Now the part where I stop lecturing, because I've spent 5 minutes telling you to audit your dependencies, and I owe you the same honesty. My card got hit for a design subscription this weekend. Another one the day before that. And if you put me on the spot right now and ask me to name every software and AI subscription running against my account, I would miss several. 30 years in this business. I teach systems for a living. My stack still grows in the dark. Here's how it happens, and I bet you'll recognize it. One tool for a project that ended in March. A trial you meant to cancel and didn't. Something a smart person recommended on a call, and you signed up during the call so you wouldn't forget. None of them individually feels like a decision. That's why they accumulate. Nobody sits down and decides to spend $1,100 a month on software they use 4 of. All of them together is your margin. So here's the standard I actually hold. 10 minutes, once a quarter. Every tool answers one question. Which of the 3 jobs did you do in the last 90 days? Job 1. Did you make money? Did you help produce or close something that got paid for? Not could have, did. Job 2. Did you save time, and did that time then go to money work? This is the one people cheat on. Saving 3 hours that you spend scrolling is not saving 3 hours. That's just moving the same afternoon around. Job 3. Did you increase value? Is the thing I sell measurably better because this exists in my business? 0 out of 3 in 90 days, and it is not an asset. It's a subscription with good marketing. And here's the hard part, the part nobody says out loud. The hard part isn't the cutting. Cutting takes 4 clicks. The hard part is admitting you bought the thing to feel like you were moving. I've done that more than once. Bought the tool, felt the rush of buying the tool, mistook the rush for progress. That rush is real and it's a liar. Cutting a tool that isn't working isn't quitting. It's giving yourself a raise. 2 things this week. 1. Run the deed test. 5 minutes. Count your circles and pick the single scariest one, the platform where losing access would hurt worst. Then this week, start moving that relationship somewhere you own. You don't have to solve it. Start it. 2. Run the 90-day question on your tools. Be honest on job 2. That's where everybody cheats. And then, if you want the version of this that will actually make you uncomfortable, run the same audit on your habits instead of your software. Which of your weekly activities produced money in the last 90 days, and which just felt productive? Posting felt productive. Did it produce? I'm not saying kill everything that doesn't pay this week. Some things feed the long game, and I'll defend those all day long. I'm saying know which is which because most people genuinely don't. Busy with better lighting isn't a strategy. Go count your circles. I'll see you Friday.